All right, welcome to Follow the Wolf, episode
Hello.
2. I'm here with Michael, and
I'm Michael. I'm here with Connor.
I'm Michael. And he put the topics away because he
And
flipped over his phone.
Yep.
But we are a very professional podcast.
It's coming.
It'll be right
It's
there.
coming.
Doesn't know how to use his phone. All right.
What's
He
his
closed the app,
fingerprint?
too. There
it
we go.
is. Okay.
All right, so it is not dating the podcast directly after the Super Bowl.
Which Super Bowl, huh?
Yeah, it could be any other one
Any other one that the Patriots won,
in a
surprisingly.
amazing overtime win.
Yeah.
God damn it, that was amazing. We're from New England.
Or are we?
Or are we?
We do love the Patriots.
We love the fucking Patriots. Oh my god.
They're the ones with the helmets.
Well, except for that one play when they got stuck together. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that. That was like a moose.
It was quite
fighting. Yeah.
humorous.
Quite humorous.
Yes. So, what are we talking about? Do we have a topic here? Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
So, as the person who likes football more in this pairing,
Certainly. I watch the Super Bowl every year, and that's absolutely
it.
it.
Fucking worse.
It's so boring.
I'll give you some context for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So, 2 years ago, when we won the Super Bowl last time,
2012.
sure,
Keep them on their toes.
they won't know. 2 years ago, when we won the Super Bowl last time, in the AFC Championship, which is the game before the Super Bowl,
What does AFC stand for?
American Football Conference.
Okay.
I don't know about that, but it sounds right.
Okay. Isn't there like an NFC too?
Yeah, national.
Okay.
Actually,
that the same
I
thing?
I think I am right. Michael, shut the fuck up.
Okay. My
Don't
bad.
criticize how football works.
Yeah, I won't. Yeah.
Good. Okay. There was a case of deflated balls.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, that
Oh.
he had nothing to do with, and it was just the weather. But they got mad at him anyway.
That was very humorous to me because I think who gives a flying fuck?
They gave so much of a flying fuck. They suspended him for 4 games, fined the team $1 million, and took away draft picks.
No, I was more talking about the fans.
Oh, I'm talking about how unrighteous this was. That there was slightly deflated balls in a game we won like 35-7.
in New England, Tom Brady, that is regarded as something of a god.
Regarded as
He is a god here.
in the entire world, not
Yeah.
just New England.
I don't care.
He's a saint.
I think
Did you see that? There was a picture. We had it hanging on our fridge for a long time with
Oh
him
my
meeting the
God.
Pope. He was
Oh
kissing the ring,
God.
man.
I think he's a douchebag.
Well,
He is a Trump supporter, you know that.
I'm so sad that's the truth.
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
Belichick too.
Well, they never actually came out supporting him, which I'm fine with. But he did
Brady,
have that.
Brady
he had
has
a hat.
said many times that he is good friends with Trump. He's said it at least once. I don't know why I said
He
that.
had a hat in his locker
Anytime.
room, which was enough for me to just be super disappointed in him.
He
But
deflated the ball with it.
yeah, but wasn't his fault. Completely unjustified punishment. So
Whatever.
the beginning of this year, he was suspended for 4 games for something really not a big deal, and nobody was happy about it. Like since the whole thing started, Roger Goodell has not gone to a single Patriots game.
That's a good guy. I like him.
I
He's a good player.
will gut you with this screw.
He's a running back, I think.
Yeah, this is what happens when you talk to Mike about things he's not expert in. He just acts like an asshole
Oh yeah, I make
the
up
entire
stuff.
time.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of a prick, but that's fine.
Little.
The Roger Goodell's the commissioner of football, the guy who set out the
Oh.
punishment,
Yeah.
and he hasn't gone to any Patriots games, even though they're like the best team in the NFL for
Cer-
in 2 years.
Certainly the best team in
Cer-
New England.
Yeah, definitely. And he skipped every game we've been to, and including the championship last week
Really?
and the divisional round we were in. Every time we've been in the playoffs.
See, I'm learning.
So he was
Well,
the
mostly.
only. This is the first game he's been to in 2 years.
Wow, 2 years.
Yeah, and he had to give them the trophy after totally trying to fuck him over by suspending Brady for 4 games, and
That's
they still
pretty
won.
funny.
Yeah.
Did the kisses ring?
No, they didn't kiss his ring.
Oh.
In fact, when he handed the trophy to Robert Kraft, the owner,
Yeah.
the booing was so loud in the stadium you
Ah,
could
I
not
see.
hear him.
Wow.
And they were putting it through the speakers. They were booing so loud you couldn't hear him. It was
Wow.
awesome. The only reason you heard it on the broadcast is because they were piping the direct sound in. And all the booing in the background was just out of his microphone. He was not supported by the
No,
community.
no.
It was almost unanimous against him.
I hate him.
All right, I'm glad you've come around.
I'm what they call a bandwagoner.
Yeah, you really are.
I don't like the Patriots except when I'm watching the Super Bowl.
You don't like the Patriots?
Not really. I think they're cocky.
They're the opposite. That's their entire thing.
What do you mean?
Their entire thing is that they're not supposed to be cocky.
But they are.
No, they're not.
I think.
What evidence is there? What are you thinking? What are you basing this off of? Are you saying they're cocky because they win?
Tom Brady's smirk.
His face
The
when
way he looks.
he looks like he's good at things and he knows it, and it makes you angry.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
He's married to a supermodel, has tons of
yeah.
money, is the best football player of all time.
I have a joke. So Tom Brady's wife is Gisele Bundchen.
That's her last name?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bundchen is what my underwear does when I see her.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. That is awful. That is so bad.
I feel like I stole that joke from someone. So credit.
I
to
really hope you didn't.
whoever-
I hope nobody
whoever
has
said
ever
that.
said that in their life.
I really think someone did.
All right.
I'm gonna turn my phone on airplane just because.
He's getting notifications because he's a cool kid, and I'm not.
I wouldn't say cool, but
People respect him, and they think he's very physically attractive.
yeah. Oh, I am. It's because of my lips.
He's not.
They're blue.
They are. Now let's segue right in. I don't have your fingerprint. I can't go.
You want it?
Yeah. Well, nice, idiot. All right, we're getting the notes up. This is. It was
Hey!
on the computer last time. It was probably better.
Probably.
Super Bowl. We're gonna skip a couple now that you segued it
A
right
lot.
to birthday cake.
Birthday cake. Well, Super Bowl cake.
Super Bowl cake.
I had one at my house too. It was
did.
Coconut was so good.
I loathe coconut cake.
You loathe
I loathe coconut in general, actually.
And that's gonna take us to that one. Connor's fucking weird.
You can interview me, because you know enough questions that you can ask me, and I'll make myself look like a fool on the internet.
All right, Connor. Do you want a Tic Tac?
No,
Connor doesn't like Tic Tacs. Do you, Connor?
no,
Connor, you want a Junior Mint?
no.
Connor hates a mint.
These are terrible questions.
Mint anything. Connor, you want some lemonade?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have one.
That's right.
I have one in the fridge.
Anyway,
I have a lemonade in the fridge
Connor, you want some Pez?
it's from Saturday.
I'm
I kept
ignoring you.
it. I know.
Saturday.
Not liking Pez isn't a weird thing.
No, I don't like Pez either. It's
Nobody likes Pez.
disgusting.
If you like Pez, please stop. Don't stop listening to our
It's
podcast.
such a gross taste.
It's disgusting. Actually, comment right now on how much you like Pez, and just give us a good rational argument.
But please watch your language, user 43.
Yeah.
That's not very nice.
Now we're gonna segue into our next topic.
We're going through this too quickly.
I know. We're gonna have to have a commercial break. Audience interaction. All right. So we posted this on YouTube
Well, the first one we posted.
and SoundCloud. The first, obviously. Well, this will
Well,
be
and
two.
this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
And now we're gonna go through some of the audience feedback we got from
Oh boy.
our last time. Now, we're gonna start with SoundCloud because that's what I have up.
Yep.
Our first like was by Douglas MacArthur, a famed war
Yeah.
hero.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Famous.
best known at least by me for wanting to nuke most of China.
Best known by me for there's like a picture of him in the water up to his mid calf.
Probably in Korea.
Yeah, no.
Was it Vietnam?
No, I think it was World War II.
Really?
Maybe I'm thinking of a different general. Anyway, that's how I know this. Whoever general.
All right. So now I'm looking at this. We have also two comments here.
Yes.
On the first comment, nice. Unuke.com is the best way.
You nuke is in parentheses.
Yeah, and it's user 3962139 ...
There's more.
It
but
cuts off. I don't really care.
You know who you are.
They liked it. Yeah,
Thank
we know.
you.
We appreciate your comment.
Thanks for the implied nuke.
Yep. Really relevant to the MacArthur point we just made, even though you don't
It
really
is.
like
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
And we also have
I've sensed some collusion.
from McRoundtree, all one word. Really
Yeah.
good song. Add shack.com, shack_com can boost your plays fast.
Which we have yet to find out if it's true.
Or what that even is.
Should we add that as a segment?
We can add that as a
Investigating-
segment.
Okay. At Shack_com.
We also do have 2 likes and 5 listens total. Not sure how many of those were us.
I believe I have two of those listens for me.
All right, and no, that doesn't even add up because we did have 5 likes at one point, and then people started unliking
Oh
it.
yeah. To whoever unliked it,
Go fuck yourself.
yeah, you suck, man.
You're a cock.
Or woman.
Or yeah, don't judge them for their
Yeah.
gender, just for their choices.
All right.
And
Or
now
general.
we're gonna slide right over to the YouTube here, which has got 2 views.
Hey, I wonder who that is.
I
don't think I viewed it.
I think one of them is me, and
I just didn't bother.
think the
viewing
other
it.
one might also be me. I couldn't tell you, but we do have some stats here. I think, right? Analytics, so we can see if they were on a day that I didn't view it. Besides,
Hey,
the first
wow. I for the record, I didn't know this existed.
yeah, I'm actually a YouTuber. You can find my channel at something else that isn't Follow the Wolf as well. I don't know. I don't want to lie about it.
Redtube.com.
Redtube.com/XXL.
Are you gonna want to beep that out?
Why would I beep that out?
It's your actual email.
That's not an email. It's just what I look like in real life. And if I'm doing,
That's what you look like.
if I'm doing porn, I don't care.
Okay.
Like, it's good.
All right.
This podcast is by far the least shameful thing in my life. If my RedTube name is XXL.
That's true. That's a fair assessment. If you have a RedTube name, I
Yeah.
think.
Like, Jesus. All right. So, next topic, Mr. Fingerprint. Why did we put these on your phone?
Mr. Fingerprint, I like that.
We've done viewers, comment readers, shout outs. Oh, shout out?
Hey, happy birthday, Glenn Howerton. Whenever that is.
Is it? When is his birthday? That guy is a legend.
That guy is a legend.
You haven't seen the new season of it? He's an actor on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He is Dennis.
Which we'll get back to when we talk about movies and music.
In this segment,
Yeah.
our famed segment,
Our famed segment. Yeah.
with an intro we're not going to reuse, hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Unless we
come
get
with
lazy again.
Something better.
So, happy birthday, Glenn Howerton.
Yep.
Just our week, our I'm going to say this is a weekly, even though it's not a weekly podcast. Our weekly shout out to Thomas.
Tumnus. Hey.
If you're listening to this podcast,
How's it going?
yeah, I mean, like,
How you doing? I saw you walking with Mrs. Feminist today. That's what we'll call her.
that's we can do that. I think
Yeah,
that's fair.
think
I
that's
don't think
fair.
she'd even be mad about that.
No, she wouldn't be.
She'd be like, that's a fair thing to say.
I support feminism in almost all its forms.
We
except
support
hers.
feminism, except if you're an asshole. Don't be an asshole.
She's an asshole.
Yeah. She likes me now, though.
Really?
Yeah, like she'll talk to me.
I'm unclear on her feelings towards me.
They're just generally negative unless they're not.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's,
Yeah.
That's probably fair.
Which,
Fair
like,
assessment.
I take it as a supreme compliment that she'll like say hi to me and like start a conversation
Yeah.
with me.
She tried to hide my nipple, which was
Could you explain that more?
no.
Okay. All right.
Um,
You've been sexually assaulted. All right.
yeah.
Where on this Pez dispenser did she touch you?
Let's see here. Like,
Oh, he's sticking his hand right in it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He's been supremely violated right in the chest cavity.
being sexually assaulted, I am.
It's a Yoda Pez dispenser.
Yeah.
I hope those clicks really get captured by the mic, because that's a really satisfying. Actually, you know what? Ready?
Do a little more. Oh.
Oh, that's gonna be a spike. Yeah. That
Whoa.
that was not ideal. All right. Well, I'll edit it. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I'll edit it. It'll be fine.
You won't. I edited the whole thing last time. It took me a good 30 minutes, I think, at least. It's a bitch to do.
I bet your RedTube emails really piled up.
Why are you saying email? It's an account. It's a RedTube account. Bless you. Mike just died.
Thank you.
Jesus. All right. So we've done. We've done fan mail, chain mail, blackmail. Any blackmail you want to put out?
Oh no, there are. If you look at the spelling, I'd like to
Yeah.
do a shout out.
Is there any blackmail you'd like to put out?
Dennis Rodman. How you doing, dude? You're kind of a weirdo.
Kind of.
You're a weirdo.
You're a very weird
You're a
man.
supreme weirdo.
With that being said, if you'd like to come on the podcast,
Oh, God,
just message me.
Glenn Howerton.
If
to
you'd
you
like
as
to come on
well.
the podcast, we'll pay you $50 each.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's $100.
I'll give you one of my teeth. Dennis Rodman.
Don't promise that. You'll actually have to do it.
Nah, I know. But that'll, like, I feel like Dennis Rodman. His
Dennis
ears just
Rodman.
perked up.
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
heard about teeth and he's like, "Holy shit,
someone offered me something weird.
I'm excited."
yeah. But, like, you guys could really make or break. When should we do a fundraiser?
Oh God, not right now.
Not right now.
We'll plan it. We'll
Stay
sell some
tuned.
We could sell some T-shirts. I still have the
Oh.
Follow the Wolf thing. It's now on my desk.
That'd be awesome. We could just tape it to a shirt and sell that.
Yeah, it's a collector's item. $50.
That'll cover the cost of having Glenn Howard in on the show.
Does it cost money to have Glenn? We'd have to set up a Skype thing. I'd have to learn how to record audio on a computer. It's already way more complicated than what we're doing.
It's not worth it to have a comedy line.
Yes, it absolutely
Okay,
is.
it is. Hey, Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
You're
my
not allowed.
God. No, Tom Brady. I'll pay you $200.
If any of the Patriots come on the show, I'm gonna have a debate with them.
About what?
I don't care. They can pick the topic.
Oh, someone, I don't remember who. They interviewed him. He had such a southern accent.
Tom
And-
Brady.
No, not Tom Brady.
Oh.
Idiot.
Who?
I don't know, one of the Patriots players.
Oh.
And it really caught me off guard because he's a New England Patriot, but he talked like he was from the very deep south.
Oh yeah, they recruit him from all over.
Probably Alabama. That would make sense.
That does make sense. Sure.
You don't know anything about college football, do you?
The Rose Bowl.
Okay, yeah. You don't understand why that made sense.
It's like the Super Bowl, but for
No, that's actually not even true. It's not Super Bowl for college football.
really.
Nope, it's just happens to be that USC played there like every year.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's called a bowl game. They have them.
I don't have room in my brain for
Yeah,
this
you don't need
useless
to.
information.
You don't know anything about sports,
No.
and you generally disagree with anybody who likes sports.
Hey, that's not true.
Would you like to give your comments on professional League of Legends, Michael?
Okay. Notice he said sports and thought of League of Legends. So I rest my case.
We lost half of our viewer base right there.
Yeah. And then the other half was like, yes.
No, nobody listening to our random ass podcast on SoundCloud hates League of Legends
No,
as a
that's
professional
true.
sport.
That's true. They probably were scrambling to look up who Dennis Rodman is. Oh, he's tall.
Oh my God, what's he doing with that very short Asian man? We're not racist. That's just how I'd describe Kim Jong Un if I
Yeah.
didn't know who he was.
Yeah,
I'd describe him as fat as well,
he's pretty chubby.
and he doesn't shit, which is just kind of weird.
I'm jealous.
I'm not. You'd be constipated.
No, like you wouldn't need to shit. Is what I mean.
Then would you just not eat?
I'm not sure.
I don't understand how this works. We could ask him when Dennis Rodman comes on.
Yeah, I'm sure they've discussed it.
Well,
Maybe.
obviously, it's one of the coolest things I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, it is. By the way, this is a communist-friendly podcast.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
I would just socialism is the future.
Yeah. So Bernie.
Bernie is
Elizabeth
a
Warren.
national treasure. So is she. They
If-
should get married.
If you dirty commies want to come on this show,
We'll have you on a guest.
yeah,
I won't pay you though.
and you'll only get the same amount of time as every other guest. Ha. That was my political statement.
That was. Well, how was that even a political? Oh, I got it. It was a communist joke. I see.
Did you ever do the in Soviet Russia jokes when you were in elementary school?
No,
Like
not like that. Not in elementary school.
in Soviet Russia,
Oh,
the
this is
cars
this is-
ride you.
I have made in. It's just in Russia now though because you can make those jokes about actual Russia.
Nah, that's true. They're still pretty messed
And
up.
could you just do your accent again, please?
In Soviet Russia.
In Soviet Russia.
Wow, that was good. We should have done an intro with you.
We should have done an
doing-
intro with accents. We still
Yeah.
have time. We can get rid of the old shitty one and do
Yes.
just me doing weird accents that are debatably good. Oh no, we don't need to record it right now. Just write it down in this topics, Mr. Fingerprint. Hit it.
Mr. Fingerprint.
Well, I don't know what else to call you.
I like that. My name.
Well, yeah, that's a pseudonym. I'm gonna bleep out every time. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna replace that.
Mr.
If you remember the bleep from last episode when Michael actually said his grandmother's phone number, like in the 88.
That was 603-759-2319 for all you true believers.
I'm not bleeping that out. I don't care if it's her actual phone number.
Excelsior.
Anyway, yeah, that'll be an Easter egg for the first episode of our podcast. If you didn't, it was like within the first 5 minutes. If you
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
hear that, you literally haven't listened to any of our podcasts.
Then he didn't know it was a real number until the last 5 minutes of the
Yeah,
podcast.
and I got really mad about it. That was good.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
I could look up other numbers.
No, why are we reading up people's phone numbers?
That'd be a good podcast.
That would be awful.
Make a lot of money.
We'll swing that around into a good topic here.
Yeah.
I have a certain two people's social security numbers.
Really?
Yeah,
Who and why?
their numbers are one apart. I will not identify them.
Wow. Are they family?
Yeah,
Oh. never
Yeah.
mind. I'm not interested.
One of them just kind of shouted it out in the middle of physics class, and me and Virgil wrote it down.
Wow. So Virgil has your family members.
Not my family member.
Oh.
They are family members
Oh,
to
I know
each
who
other.
it is.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it.
One of them, I'm not surprised. The other one,
That's the one who shouted it out.
oh god.
The other one is very angry. We have.
Good note taking.
We've decided that whenever one of them makes any sort of money later in life, or becomes a politician, which would be
Ooh.
just so ideal,
Oh, rough.
we'll have their social security number, so it's like set.
Which one do you think would become a politician? Which one do you think is more likely?
The smarter one.
Well, I don't know, because the other one, it seems, would do or say anything.
Well, she wouldn't. No, she doesn't. No, it wouldn't work. She's not rich. Those kind of politicians, you have to be rich to start.
That's true. All right.
The smarter one, the taller one.
Can we talk about nudes? I want to share that story.
All right. Completely unrelated to what we just talked about.
Let's talk nudes.
Yeah. So what is your opinion on the whole send nudes thing, Mike?
All right. Well,
What is your opinion on nudes in general?
on nudes in general, I enjoy receiving. I
Yeah,
do
obviously.
not send because
Alright.
I don't want my biz out in the world,
Would you recommend to any of our female listeners?
Hey, yeah.
No, not to you. Just
Send it to my grandma. You know her number.
that wasn't her number, right? I'm not bleeping it out.
That was her number.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Why would I not say it this time?
It took so long. It sounds terrible too. The bleep is just.
Oh no, I said my mom's number. Shit.
That was. I hope you heard the slap in the face I just gave him.
He did slap me. In fact.
It wasn't like a pussy slap
Their
either.
numbers
Like,
are
it was
just one
contact.
apart.
Same thing with my mom and dad's.
Yeah.
Mine has one of the numbers is different between me and my mom's. You don't know my number, you can't shout it out. Fuck you. What were we gonna talk about? Nudes.
Nudes.
What? Not to you or any of your family members. Would you recommend to our female listeners to send nudes?
Yes. Well, it depends. Do you love them? Don't send nudes.
There you go. What? Explain that though. Use words.
Oh, I'm gonna change my answer. then.
Justify.
I'm
Okay.
gonna have to
Yeah,
explain it.
Justify. We're giving life advice right
Alright.
now. We're in the
No,
life advice
you're right.
section of the podcast.
Well,
Look at the microphone.
it depends.
Don't lean into it. Just look at it. Don't be an ass.
If you're trying to fuck, nudes are a good way to achieve that goal. Also, if you're looking for some good spank bank material, nudes are where it's at.
Why you want spank bank material of yourself?
No, of someone else, is what I'm saying. Oh yeah.
You're talking to the
I
girl. You're
forgot
talking to girls
The
right
point
now.
of
Also,
view. Yeah. Well, they spank it.
is it called spanking it?
No, it's called flicking the bean.
Yeah. So spank bank is the wrong.
Yeah. All right. The bean bank.
Bean bank. Seed banks.
Seed banks.
Put that down as a topic.
Yeah, seed banks.
But anyway, keep giving your advice while you're doing it,
Um.
Mr. Fingerprint.
Thank you.
You can't do two things at
No, I
once.
cannot.
He's typing
I
seed
forgot
bank
what I
and
was
he
doing.
can't.
Alright. So nudes. Nude. I don't like the whole send nudes trend where I don't know if this is a national thing or
It
not.
is a national
It
thing.
is a
It's
national
it's
thing.
a full internet meme.
Well, and for any of you people who I'm sure there are some of you on SoundCloud listening to podcasts,
Our podcast.
our podcast,
What's
who
that?
do not have social media. It's a thing where people will.
You don't have to explain it. Just go in. Actually, no. No.
It's gonna be hard to explain.
Yeah. People just. We're skipping over the explanation.
Okay. This is.
We don't need a transition. Finish what
that
you're
was the
saying.
sound of us
You're
skipping.
You're stuttering so hard.
Okay.
It's been like 2 minutes trying to explain this.
Okay.
I hate you.
I don't like it.
You don't like it? Why?
I think it's annoying.
It's so you just hate it because it's a meme, not because of the send news part.
Yeah, I find it annoying.
God damn it.
Not because of send nudes. That has nothing to do with it. No matter what it was.
All right,
I would find it annoying.
I'm gonna slide in right here. I'm gonna.
Slide into my DMs.
I didn't make that joke because you were just whining about memes, and then you just did that shit.
What do you expect?
Better. I expect better. Anyway, I would say that if you're an Aya,
What?
I happen to know a
What did
girl.
you just say?
Aya, it's girl in Spanish.
Let the record show that is inconclusive.
I do that all the time. This mic is constantly on my desk, so if I'm talking to like a family member, I'll just lean in and like let the record show that I didn't say that. It's hilarious. I love it.
It's great.
I've used this microphone more not recording than I probably have recording. And I've recorded at this point over an hour and a half of audio. So there you go. Anyway,
You were talking
don't do
AS.
don't do a scattershot, and definitely do not send them if you don't know if they're going to be accepted.
Oh, never send to someone you aren't already talking sexy to.
Yeah, and more than one person is just a stupid fucking idea.
Unless you're talking sexy to more than one person.
Unless you're taking sex to more than one person, but like
Or if you're really hot.
this is
Like,
if you want to do a public service and you know you're a good looking
Yeah.
person, like
If-
spread the love.
if you're top of the class, like if
You can. I'm gonna have to check that audio, but go for it, man. Keep going.
anyway, if you're the top of the class, hotness wise, feel free.
You know,
'Cause-
nobody's gonna complain.
Yeah.
But unless you are the top of the class.
If you're like an albino twig,
See, this is just
is it mean?
no. Well, actually, have we mentioned? We did mention Virgil by name.
Did we?
Yeah, I said
Yeah,
it a couple
okay.
times, and I don't want to bleep it out.
All right, Social Security. I don't know. It's okay.
Just go with what you were doing.
Next topic. Unless you had more to say on nudes.
don't send them to many people.
No.
Don't be irresponsible with the amount you send if you're going to send them at all.
If you got it, flaunt it. If you don't got it,
Don't
put it away.
Don't flaunt, like nobody's like, oh, they didn't send me nudes.
Yeah.
This is just, well, they'll be disappointed, but
Yeah.
it's not like
And nudes should be strategic. You know, if you
Yeah.
don't have boobs, then
don't send them.
no, yeah, it's not gonna
Do it.
that check is gonna bounce at the spank
Yeah,
bank.
I could just take off my shirt and look in a mirror.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It'd be the same thing. It's not helpful, and it's way less convenient.
Yeah. And no matter what, just remember that shit is forever.
Yeah, like,
So
and you'll know about that forever too.
Yep.
You will have that regret for the rest of your life.
I don't think there's anything wrong with sending nudes as long as you understand the implications. Like,
You're sending naked pictures of yourself, and if you're
Yeah.
under 18, it is child porn. Just to be clear
Yeah.
with that, you're distributing child porn, and someone else now has child porn.
Yeah, and you're not gonna fuck yourself over as much as you're gonna fuck over everybody who receives it. Which even if you send it to one person, it's gonna be seen by at least like 10.
Yeah, if someone gets nudes, the odds they are shown to their friends are extremely high.
Yeah.
Almost certain, actually,
I-
assuming they're good ones.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
really bad ones.
Or well, that's true. Yeah, it's extremely high. Just so this is our advice to you, ladies. Know what you're getting into when you do it. Don't just send them as a conversation starter. That is a bad way to do
That
it.
is horrendous.
Don't do that.
Like,
oh my god.
that's just such a bad idea.
I don't know why.
I don't know
We're-
why.
In case you couldn't tell, we're obviously referencing one person with this entire discussion.
And no, it's not Tumnus.
It's not. Even though he was involved.
He was, yeah.
Also, if you're sending nudes, make sure you don't send them to the wrong person.
Yeah, that can lead to some sticky situation. Well, not sticky situations.
Not sticky situations.
Yeah.
Well, maybe sticky situations. We don't know.
Ew.
Yeah,
Well, based on what we said about Tumnus on this podcast,
definitely not.
definitely not. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, Fingerprint Man. Next topic.
Man.
We've gone through Mr. Fingerprint, fan mail, chain mail, blackmail, ad shack. We haven't done that yet. That's over a commercial break. Viewers, comment, readers, shout outs.
Do you,
Oh,
Can we do a commercial break? I gotta take a shit. So
you guys
bad.
take a shit? God fucking
I
damn
have
it.
to take a shit. I'll be right back.
We're gonna do a commercial break.
Yep.
Cut. Hey, Michael, do you want to buy a ski pole?
Heck yeah!
Do you want it to be really shit and break when you sit on it?
Why not?
Then buy Leaky. They're supposed to be the fucking best, but they aren't. It's snapped in half like a piece of shit. We're not paid for advertisements. All right, that was us coming back into the podcast.
Woo!
After our commercial break, halfway through.
Yeah.
That was almost. It might have exactly, but it was exactly on the 30-minute mark right there.
Yay!
So, what's our next topic of conversation, Fingerprint Boy?
Well, our next topic is Friday.
Mm.
Not just any Friday, but last Friday.
Last Friday, in which the day started at what time did you wake up?
6?
Okay, day started at 5:55.
Whoa.
I can't get up and then roll. I gotta be up early.
My alarm probably started going off at 5:40.
Wow.
I have so many. You want to see my alarms?
I do. We're gonna take a quick break. No, we're not. We're gonna roll with this.
We'll post it on the site.
We. Oh my Jesus Christ.
All right, let's see.
Oh, okay.
5:40 is where I usually start, and you got.
Yeah, you have
Sixes.
a plethora of alarms. Why do you have alarms past 8 o'clock?
Oh, because sometimes I want to sleep in a little. Like on weekends.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think like 100 alarms.
Anyway, I got out of bed at like 5:55. So
Okay.
day started at 5:55,
Mm-hmm.
in which it takes me an hour to get ready in the morning. So I can. It's just because I'm so slow. I take forever in the shower, and I'm sleepwalking the entire time. We went on a hike on a mountain that we're not gonna name. Sorry for the gap in the audio. Mike just gave away compromising personal information. Idiot.
18 Central Street.
You fucking idiot. I'm not getting rid of that one.
That's fine.
It's your house, not mine.
Do you know I lived on Central Street at my old house?
Really?
In
There is a Central
in
Street
Bedford?
pretty much everywhere. He used to live in Bedford. Now you know
Vermont.
that we live in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. Oh my god. All right. 3, 2, 1. I don't know how much of that just got cut because
I hope none of it.
I'm easily cutting out some of that. Some of that.
Would you say you're cutting for Michael?
No, I wouldn't. But that's fine. Anyway, we
Okay.
hiked a mountain.
Yes.
We left from the school at 7:30. We got there at like 10.
Yeah, I think like almost exactly 10.
Yeah, it took forever, and it was a long way because I've been there with my dad, and it did not take that long.
Yeah.
It took like 30 minutes max.
I did not have fun in the back.
You didn't have fun in the back?
The other guy was
The
the guy.
BFG.
Yeah, the BFG was reading the whole time.
And not talking.
Yeah, one of his enormous books.
Yeah.
And
It's the 8th one in the series, man.
oh my god.
Yeah. Where's... Hang on. No. I gave my brother a copy of Dune. It's 800 pages.
Is that?
No.
No.
No, it's not. I read Dune, by the way. Great book. Recommend it.
The movie trailer looks pretty cool.
They're making a remake.
I saw that.
It's gonna be bad.
I'm okay with that.
I'm telling you right now, it won't be nearly as good as the book. There's just too much in there, and there's so much in their heads, like it won't work. But that's fine. I'm not sad. I was never excited.
So we
hiked a mountain.
We watched Dune on a mountain.
We watched Dune on a mountain. It's winter right now in
It
New
is.
England. Very fucking cold. It was easily 20-mile-an-hour sustained winds on top.
I think, at least in the morning, the teacher had said 30 miles.
There you go, 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Absolutely frigid. Hiking up initially, I took off my coat. I took off my second layer. I was just in my long sleeve and Under Armour.
I was on t-shirt and flannel. Yeah.
Yeah. And once I got to the top, I was frozen through Under Armour, long sleeve, like another like it's a zip up vest, I guess. I don't know what it's called. It's a pretty thick layer and a good shell jacket. So 4 layers frozen through. It was quite cold. Also, if you want to figure out where we live, you can go to the top of that mountain, and on the fire tower, the second rung up, on I don't know what facing side it is, it says follow the wolf with me and Mike's initials.
Yeah.
So if you figure out what Montagna it is,
yeah,
leave it in the comments right now.
And if you find my glove, please bring it back.
Yeah. So we also hiked down the mountain.
We did.
We did, which involved a lot of belly sliding down ice shelves.
Oh, so fun.
Which was amazing. I'd recommend it to
awesome.
anybody.
Yeah.
Good plan if you're ever
Great.
hiking. Just the down is much better than the up.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
And that time it was.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just
The down?
No.
You don't like the down?
not always.
Really?
Sometimes it's like it's made. It's more formed for going up, so you have to. It just kills your legs because you shock.
Okay, that's what you're saying. Well,
I'm not sure
we
if I
were
described that well.
he was doing a lot of actions with his feet, showing what he meant. You can't see that on a microphone, bud. That's okay.
Our technology just isn't there yet.
You can hear that on a microphone, though. You slamming your hand on my desk over and over again.
Yeah.
Right on the coloring book.
Oh.
The feminine coloring book.
We're adding that to the list.
What?
The girl.
Oh, yeah. No, we can do that. We can just have a quick subvert right now.
Okay.
You can do it because I don't want to.
All right.
Actually, no, I should probably do it.
Oh.
No, you go for it. Fine.
All right. So BFG works at this pharmacy where he steals prescription painkillers.
Don't say that. They'll believe you.
That's his job.
They'll believe you. There's a lot of people that like once you told them the story you did last episode, they're gonna think we're like heavy drug addicts.
Oh, yeah.
And they're gonna think, oh, he probably does steal prescription.
All right. He is very against
Yeah, he's very against drugs.
drugs in any form.
He's not. He's not
Which is
stealing prescription painkillers.
Annoying.
Sure.
Anyway, he works there, and there's a girl who works there who is beautiful beyond belief.
I don't
I've
even
never
remember.
seen her.
I don't remember what she looks like,
But
and I've seen her once.
Connor describing her to me
I
is
Didn't
like
describe her.
Giselle Bundchen times 40.
That's a 20-minute callback right there.
And he bought a coloring book there.
I
and
did.
she
So-
says-
I had to go buy razors because I needed razors. So I bought a coloring book too because they were on the way out. Yeah, for cutting myself. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
And it turns out it was a really feminine coloring book. What the fuck is wrong with my voice?
I noticed
Oh
that.
my God.
It's so weird.
I'm drinking lemonade. I don't think. Oh my God! What the hell? All right, hang on.
Are you becoming like an old black dude?
Better? Better.
Better.
Nope. A little bit.
I love it.
That's so
It's
weird.
awesome.
Okay, whatever. I'll push through.
He did that voice, and
I did that
seduced
voice, and she became instantly wet. No, but apparently I checked out and left buying a fucking what looks like which is pretty much a girl's coloring book
her. Let's see.
and a razor.
It's
And a pack of razors.
It's called The Time Garden. We have advertised this coloring book on
Who's
this
it by?
program.
Who's it by?
Daria Song.
How do you, and it's spelled DARIASONG
Like diarrhea.
minus many letters.
Oh, there's a smaller print under The Time Garden, which is, by the way, in very shiny letters.
Yeah, the whole thing's reflective on the cover, and it's a
Yeah.
tree on the cover.
Yeah, with flowers and
Mm.
leaves and such. It says A Magical Journey and Coloring Book. So,
I expected better, honestly.
isn't that precious?
Did you say Pratchett?
Isn't that Pratchett? Isn't that Terry
It's
Pratchett?
it's writer of Discworld, a book
Really?
I haven't read. Yep,
Huh.
that's the only thing I know about him.
I know of that book.
And he's funny. Yeah, I know of it too. Haven't read it. I think the turtle. I think it has to do with the space turtle.
That's a
That-
cool picture.
I know. That's pretty much. I
It's-
opened it to that page. I'm like, oh, that looks cool. I'll buy it.
I'm not into the owl. It
The
kinda-
owl is everywhere.
kinda
Well,
ruined
sorry, we're analyzing a book. This is irrelevant.
it. Wow, we're terrible at podcasts.
Yeah, we've
can
got
do
onto a
stuff.
tangent off of our tangent. Jesus, this is gonna be
Okay.
okay. Anyway, back. What? So I described what was happening. You
Yeah.
can Phil finish.
Okay.
Bring it home.
I wasn't exactly there per se, but
At all.
the way I saw it happen
Didn't see it.
is that Connor went up
And
and
bought things.
grabbed her hand,
Okay.
said, "Run away with me," and she said, "I'm supposed to get married soon
To BFG.
to BFG." And he came over and he called her an idiot, as he is wont to do.
No, I would have called her a bitch, but that's
He
okay.
called her a bitch.
We can swear on this podcast.
Oh yeah, he called her a cunt.
No, we can't use that one. No.
Alright.
No, we can use that. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I just watched a whole 20-minute video yesterday on the N-word, which I'm not going to use either way because,
Yeah, that's a good choice.
but he really justified it well.
Who?
This guy.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman.
I feel like he'd be.
I think he's allowed to, and I don't think he'd care whether it was offensive or not. I think he'd do it anyway.
Yeah, I think he'd do it more if it wasn't offensive.
Yeah, that's generally how things work, Mike.
Okay. I don't think you heard me.
No,
It's
you
fine.
said he'd do it more if it wasn't offensive.
No, it was.
No, that's not what you said, though.
Yes, it is.
We can review the tape.
Never mind. Whatever. Let the record show Connor's wrong. Moving
Let
on.
the record show we're not going to review the tape.
You know whose phone number that is?
You ass.
It's my best friend in elementary school. It's probably not his real phone number anymore.
You're a cock.
Yeah.
I hope. Ah!
It's among the few
God.
numbers I've.
I'm gonna have to listen through this whole fucking podcast again and
I don't know,
find all the phone numbers.
You have
wrote.
spikes near all the phone
Yeah,
numbers.
40. All right, whatever. I'm not gonna write it down. I'm gonna forget.
No.
Fuck. I hate you.
Ow.
Fucking asshole.
Okay.
You gotta stop doing that.
I can't remember.
You know what? Instead of beeping it, I'm just gonna say your phone number.
That's not cool.
Don't do it again, or I will.
All right,
I will
fine,
do it,
fine.
and I'll do it for every single phone number you write here. It's gonna be like 6 times.
Fine. Okay.
Anyway, so
Anyway.
yeah, I checked out, and and the BFG came in the next day. Everything he said was a fucking lie, and the BFG came in the next day, and he's like, "But yeah, she thought you were really hot."
But
What
everything
fuck?
the BFG said was a fucking lie. So.
Yeah, well, I don't know actually, because he's brought it up more than once, and I feel like he'd forget.
Has he really?
Yeah, the one time you heard it was not the first time you said it.
Oh wow.
No.
And for the BFG, that's a big deal because he sometimes seems like he doesn't care about anything.
He constantly says he doesn't care about anything.
Yeah.
Almost, I would say, yes, daily. More than probably every 50 minutes. Roughly.
Wow. Wow.
That's every period I'm with him, I'm pretty sure he has said it.
He made our English teacher cry today.
He didn't, but he should have. Oh, fucking hate that guy.
That was brutal.
He totally fucked me over. I hate him.
How did he fuck you over?
Did you see who he called on today? He called on the 4 people who had no idea what the fuck they were doing.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
Sawyer. that was rude.
He literally called on people he liked least in that class. Like, go through the list.
Aw.
No, that's fine. I hate him. I stared him down the entire rest of the class.
He hates him.
I loathe that man. But now, getting back, where are we even getting back to? That was
we-
another tangent off a tangent.
Should we go on to the
Off a
next
tangent.
topic? Anyway, Connor is trying to get nudes,
I don't even know who she is. Why did you even bring
which
this topic
makes
up?
it more difficult.
Yeah, but safer at the same time.
Yeah.
Because, if you make mistakes with someone and you don't really know them, it's fine.
That's true.
Just go for it, yeah.
Yeah. As long as they don't know people you know.
Yeah. Like, the less...
Do your research.
Fuck you.
Didn't even mean it that way.
That'll be a story eventually, probably.
Hmm?
That'll be a story eventually, but not today.
What?
Do your research. That's a life
Oh
lesson.
yeah, we haven't told that yet.
We're doing this one. We're doing this one.
I'm sorry, that's just
Cutting back.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, we went on a hike on Friday.
Yeah.
We hiked up. Fucking asshole. And we cut that too. Thank you, Michael, for making the same joke again.
You're welcome.
Thank you for putting a spike in. All right, that'll probably save the whole audio recording. Anyway, so we did that. We hiked down. We played Monopoly at the bottom.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that was really fun.
Rampant cheating.
It was not outside.
It was in the lodge after.
Yeah.
Rampant cheating. It was great.
Uh-huh.
I was the one giving out the properties, and about halfway through the game, I just kept all the properties that hadn't been bought. Worked out very well for me.
I
And
stole a lot of things.
yeah, there was a lot of theft.
Yeah.
Eventually, I had to keep all my money in a zipper pocket, which worked actually very well.
Yeah.
No, what's her face was trying to get into it. We need to think of a name for her.
Ooh.
We need to think of a name for both of them, actually.
The Canadian.
No, but the Canadian's mistress. No, it's gonna be way too long.
Yeah. The Canuck and the.
See, what's a joke about where she lives?
The Hermit.
We'll go with a working title there.
All right, and the working title.
The Hermit and the working title. The working. No, that's fucking dumb.
That's
Just lonely lady.
Mm,
Lonely
yeah,
lady.
yeah,
even,
lonely
even
lady.
though she's in a relationship with the Canuck, that's fine.
fe-
Lonely lady.
They're engaged.
They're not engaged.
And
You
they're-
can't say these things because
They're engaged in a romantic relationship.
There we go. That makes sense. All right. She tried to steal my money, but that's fine. And we came home. It was good. Me and the Canuck went to Buffalo Wild Wings
Mhm.
while you couldn't.
Yes.
It was fine. I had fun without you.
Hey, I didn't.
I usually do.
I was very sore, and I licked my wounds.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was exhausted. I don't know why
Yeah.
I did everything I did that night. That was
You
such a
did a
bad
lot.
idea.
Well, I mean, the other thing you did was a very good thing to do after when you're exhausted.
Yeah, well, I wanted to be awake. I was awake.
Right.
I was awake
Fair enough.
longer than the Canuck. And
Really?
yeah, man. I was. All right.
Oh
we'll-
man, lately when I've been doing that.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
So went to Buffalo Wild Wings. I saved some of it. Relevant.
That is a good idea.
It was a fantastic idea. And then went to the basketball. You can't just hit my monitor, dude. All right, went to the
It worked.
basketball game and went home with the Canuck to sleep over. And
The intrigue,
we're not gay.
the plot
That's
thickens.
that's not what he's implying.
like the semen thick.
All right, there you go. We ingested.
Marijuana.
No. What's the name? What's the
THC.
Yep, those.
Well,
one
you didn't ingest THC, like multiple THC.
we ingested a capsule each, supplied by a good friend.
Mm-hmm.
Should we say Paint Boy?
Yeah.
Paint
why
Boy.
not?
Yep. Paint Boy,
Boy.
good friend, has those.
Coventry Drive.
I'm gonna have to cut that one too. There's not
It's
many
not
of those.
even a true one.
Are there? But fucking.
He doesn't even live there.
That's true. He doesn't live there. I'll see if it's cut. Well, this is gonna be this is gonna be so much more to edit, and I don't know how this is gonna come out. It's probably gonna be worse than the first one.
Oh, it's certainly gonna be weird. The first one had
The first one was
great energy.
very good.
Yeah.
But whatever, keep going. So, and we sat around. No, if you do it like that, it takes a long amount of time for anything to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's the opposite of normally,
Mm-hmm.
where it happens almost immediately. Well, yeah, almost immediately.
Yeah.
So we hung out. We went out back to my house, got stuff to sleep, changed pajamas, went to Mini Mart, got lemonade, which I just finished. It's been hanging around for what, 4 days?
Yeah, check your watch.
Yeah.
Go with it.
It's got a date on it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You
I'm
ass.
sorry. I thought. Okay.
Yep. Sweet tart. Not sweet tarts. Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch
Call me
Kids.
names.
Yeah, I called you an ass. It's exactly what I did. Went back and we're hanging out, and it was taking a while. Not gonna lie,
Mhm.
taking a very long time. The first wave hit me like 50 minutes in,
That was the
This-
first wave.
which and it wasn't very big at all.
No.
Same thing with him. It hit him a little earlier than me, and the poor Canuck never got a second wave.
No.
The poor child. Even the day after, we woke up, talked to me. He's like, nothing. He's like, yeah, man, nothing. So he spent the entire night just kind of a bit bored.
Well, didn't
Well, we'll get to it.
Okay.
We'll get to it.
Because I wouldn't say he was bored.
Nah, we'll get to it. Anyway.
Oh.
So, about an hour and a half. Oh, first of all, almost. I don't remember if it was directly before or directly after I ingested this. He said, "By the way, my mom's coming home in an hour." I'm like, oh, thank you very much. I was sleeping over at his house. Did not expect his mom to be home in an hour.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Funny is a good word for it. But it worked out anyway. The only time no, actually no. Did I? No, I did talk to her pretty high, but she wasn't looking at me, so it was fine.
I've talked to her high as well.
Yeah, well, you've talked to a lot of people high.
Yeah.
My entire family. Yeah. And they didn't know.
Yeah, I don't
except
know
for me.
how.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
They just think you're a funny kid. It's good.
Yeah.
And whatever. Keep the story moving.
Yeah.
So, about an hour in, after the first wave had come and gone, we were watching. We were watching We're the Millers, I think, which I've seen before already. It's a funny movie. I'm a fan.
Jennifer Aniston is so hot.
Jennifer Aniston is very hot. It was before the scene where she does hot things.
She's like 60 too.
I know, it's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But whatever. Yeah. It was before that.
Good
And
breeding.
and someone came up behind me. I heard some moving around. Someone came. I just figured it was the cat. Someone came up behind me and put both their hands on my shoulders and said, "Hi, Connor." I'm like, oh my God, this isn't good. And I was very panicked.
I got you under arrest.
No, I thought it was his mom because she hadn't gotten home yet, and I'm like,
yeah.
oh my God, I don't want to talk to you right now. I could just be unable to speak at any time now. This is a terrible situation. And I turned around, and it was what are we calling her?
The privateer.
The privateer? That doesn't make any sense. And
Like
it was the Canucks. It was the Canucks' girlfriend. We'll just go with that.
Yeah, that's
It was the Canucks' girlfriend. And while I was less stressed immediately because it wasn't his mom, I became once again very stressed because I remembered that I had talked with him multiple times about this, and she is very much not a fan of what we were doing.
Really? So
At all. Hey,
can-
wait. I'll get to the part in the story.
okay.
So she sits down and is like, "Hi, Connor." I'm like, "Oh, hi." Shit. Gotta bleep it out. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. I said hi, and
Oh, whoop.
yeah, thank you. I said hi, and she said, "So, how are you guys?" I'm like, "Good." It was like, "No, we're not." And he apparently had told her everything that was happening that night.
Wow.
I had absolutely no idea, not only that she knew that, but that it was okay what was happening that night. So I was trying to play it really cool, and it was very difficult. And it took them, I think, explicitly saying what was happening for me to understand that he had had a total conversation with her the day before and then invited her there as this was happening. So overall, not a fan of that choice.
So she's okay with it now?
Okay with it is an interesting way of putting it.
Like, what are her feelings on it now?
She doesn't want to do it ever.
Really?
Yeah,
Just ever?
ever.
All right.
Can't get a reason out of her. I interrogated her while high. Wasn't really.
What?
wasn't effective. It wasn't effective at all, actually. But that's fine. What else? Yeah, that was pretty much it. And then I got my second wave about 20 minutes later. Was very gone. Yep, thank you. Was very gone. Poor Canuck. He got nothing.
Well, I'm sure he got
Well,
something.
He didn't. He absolutely didn't.
He
He was just sitting on the couch with her like the entire time.
That's sad.
Yeah. Well, it would have been even more of a dick move than it already was. Like, yeah. I mean, I know I invited you to my house to do something, but I'm going to go have sex with my girlfriend instead.
Oh, you could have joined.
I absolutely could not have.
All right, whatever.
I probably couldn't have walked upstairs. I'm a very low tolerance person.
Yes, he is. I can vouch for that.
It's a good way to live. Anybody who's like, "Oh yeah, I got a high tolerance, man," and like takes so much, like that sucks.
It's a cheap way to live.
That's unfortunate. I feel bad for you. It's
Yeah.
great the way I live. Anyway, so yeah, I did that. I was questioned. I was interrogated by his girlfriend at while high. Wasn't very
About
fun.
what?
Just various things.
Okay.
What girls I liked. Like, stop it.
Did you give any information?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't think so.
It's not
I think
ideal.
I think I said all the right answers. I just don't know how I said them sounded.
Your mom.
Yeah, I don't know how my delivery
Yeah.
reflected on
Oh,
the answers I
gotcha.
gave. Yeah.
Oh.
I had a Snapchat sent to me, which was not a flattering Snapchat at all, to someone I did not want it sent to.
A former flame in both color and metaphor.
She's not former flame in color. She still has red hair.
She is a flame.
Yeah. What else happened? Just yeah. Pretty much not a fan of her showing up at all.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. Yeah. I was like, why didn't you bring anybody else? What? And she was being annoying about it, obviously.
Hmm.
She's asking why I thought the flame wasn't there. Like, no, fuck you. I wanted you to bring anybody else because I wanted to hug somebody. So then I gave her a hug, and it was really, really fucking funny. Then I gave Virgil a hug. I think it's happened almost every single time.
You fuck people?
I think every single time. I don't think when I was with that one time with Dan, but besides that, I think every single time.
Wow.
I've given people a hug.
Even the time at the falls.
Maybe. I definitely wanted to. It happens every time, man.
Oh yeah.
So that's my story. And then I left after, like, Virgil, fucking whatever. Actually, we already know that. It's fine.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why didn't you tell me she was coming over? She was okay with what was happening. He's like, yeah, man, I'm sorry. Like, it's okay. But he was already super tired, so he gave me no good explanation, and I'm very angry with him. That's the end of my story. Not nearly as good as the Paint Boy story.
No.
I'm sorry.
It was good though. I enjoyed it. I
Yeah,
enjoyed it quite a bit. That was good.
it was
I hadn't heard that many details.
immense. Yeah.
Lately, whenever I partake in that, like yesterday, for instance, I just
Stop shaking the mic.
oh my bad. I can't do anything after. Like I go home and I'm like, we have Super Bowl cake. Well, we're gonna eat 3 pieces of this.
Yeah.
And wait for dinner and then go to bed.
Also, I'm pretty sure I burned a hole in my tongue with how many Sour Patch Kids I ate.
Yeah, that's possible. That stuff
Like-
kills your mouth.
There's just like a spot in the middle of my tongue.
Oh,
It was it's better now, and my tongue is totally blue because of the cake we just ate. So
Yes.
you can't see it,
Yeah.
but it did not look good, and I'm trying not to stick at my tongue for at
Yeah.
least a week, so it doesn't look like I burned myself, which I did, like an idiot.
burned with sour.
Yeah, Sour Patch Kids are the fucking best, though. Oh my
Oh,
god,
it's delicious.
it's insane.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's the end of Friday. Well, it went into a bit of Saturday. I was up to like 1.
Wow.
Yeah, he went up to bed. I just slept on the couch downstairs. I turned on some music. I turned on Heroes by David Bowie, like the song. Didn't even finish one song and I was out.
Wow.
Instantly. I laid down, fell over, and was out for 8 hours. Oh, yeah. I liked that album too. I was ready to listen to some music. And boom! Done. All right. What's Mr. Fingerprint? What's your next topic?
Yes.
Hug band?
Jug band. That was just your music.
What? Oh, yep. Yeah.
Should we talk Betsy DeVos?
Yeah, we're going to totally come back from that tangent and go back to American politics, which is what we talked about this in our last podcast without much success.
Without much success.
We did talk about golden showers a bit, which is obviously relevant with Betsy DeVos. I'm sure she's
yeah.
a fan.
I'd like to give her one.
I wouldn't like do anything sexual with that woman. She's very old.
Is that sexual?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's implied with the golden showers part.
I just want to pee on her.
Okay,
She's-
that's fine.
She's a human toilet.
See, it's sounding sexual again.
Oh my god. She is a human piece of shit.
There we go. That's not sexual.
No, it's true though.
That's very true. So, she was confirmed today.
Yep.
Mike Pence broke the tie. The first time that's ever happened. We totally fucked ourselves in the ass. Democrats, last time in 2008, changed it so it had only to be 50 people to confirm someone instead of 60, which would have saved it.
Thank you, Democrats.
You fucking idiots.
Thank you so much for
Once
your
again.
service.
The worst party in America. Idiots.
The worst party in America is actually our own party.
Yeah. It's run by incompetent fools whom we used to know the runners. I used to know the runners. I don't know if you knew them.
Runners?
Runner. Before she quit.
Oh, yeah. You mean like the chairwoman?
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew her daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes.
One of my friends almost had sex with her daughter. But then didn't.
I saw her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has a weird vagina.
Does she?
Oh, yeah. The amount of times I've heard about that is just ridiculous.
That was so weird.
Like, there's a lot hanging out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You can get that reduced.
Well, she hasn't.
Obviously. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
very hot though.
But, I don't like her face.
It's kind
Yeah, exactly.
of,
that
yeah.
that doesn't need to be described, but
I'm
yeah,
okay with it.
I'm not saying it's a no, by any means.
But it's a soft yes.
It's a soft yes. All right. So, any more topics besides Betsy DeVos just being a fucking incompetent prick who has no involvement? She can raise money and shit. That's her own choice. Shouldn't be in charge of education.
No.
Has nothing to do with
She
education.
doesn't do
Never
the public
has.
school system.
That's not even the worst part. She has no experience in education.
No.
It's like nominating me to be in charge of anything. It's just a stupid thing. Ugh,
Yeah.
it's so disappointing.
Well, we got our intelligent discussion out of the way.
Yep. This is what happened last time we tried politics. We both just agree way too much.
Yeah.
All right. Should we do music and movies?
Sure.
All right.
Would you like to do the honors of a new theme song?
Should we get a guitar?
Hell yeah.
All right. We're gonna have a quick commercial break.
Hey.
You can record this commercial break
Oh, okay.
if you want to.
Sure.
And we'll be right back with some music and movies and hopefully a guitar that may or may not pick up on the microphone.
Hello, true believers. This is Michael Pence. Shit. I'm here to advertise something called M-Track, and it's really special to me because it's got me through some tough times. Namely, right now, if it weren't for M-Track, I'd just be talking to a wall. This is my first solo commercial. Connor's not here right now, so I'm not really sure what to do. I'm a little lost. The intern, he's annoying. I had a rough time lately, you know. My cat tried to kill itself, and well, I gotta go.
Movies and music. Movies and music. Movies and music. Movies and music. Yeah. Welcome to the movies and music segment of our podcast. Thank
Hi.
you. Well,
That was Connor on guitar, by the way, and as well as his angelic accompanying voice.
and Michael's on the other side of the mic, but I don't know if you can pick that up. I don't know how mics work.
Mine was slightly less angelic.
Mine was pretty bad.
Yeah.
It was better when we rehearsed. We rehearsed that, by the way.
Yeah. I don't know if that showed.
The chord progression was G, E minor, C, D. You're welcome.
A chord is a collection of notes
That work together.
that work.
They do. They're not unemployed notes.
So, Connor, watched any movies lately? Any TV or
I have seen
visual?
the first 5
stimulation?
episodes of the new season of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Your judgment?
It's so good.
Wow.
Like last season, there was a couple shitters. I'm not gonna lie.
There were.
There always are. I don't think there has been one this year so far.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that.
The musical, I think, was the least strong episode, and I was still a fan of it, especially the ending.
There's
So-
a musical episode.
The first episode of the season is a
Wait,
musical
tell me about
episode
that.
where they become black people, and it is quite amazing.
That sounds great.
Yep. So, overall, great season so far. Next, what's the next one? Oh, there was a making a murder episode, which was hilarious
Oh my god.
with Dennis, obviously.
Yeah.
There was a where they just started filming their moms that because you know how they live in the house together. They were filming them and making it like a reality TV show, and totally making fun of every comedy with a laugh track. It was hilarious. There's been a lot of satire. There's been a lot of satire.
Like Tumnus.
That is not satire. I have a guitar, so you're gonna expect that.
And I have a desk, so.
Okay.
Woo.
So, I watched that. What else did I watch? I started watching this Scientology series by some random woman that I forgot the name of and probably won't finish. But I watched the first episode, so that was cool. And they're a cult. Don't join Scientology. Jesus.
Well, okay.
Well, no, I want to hear what you had to say about that.
Nothing.
Nothing? All right.
I'm obviously not in a safe environment here. I can't speak my mind.
Yeah, if you're a Scientologist listening to this, just kidding. Don't. What was that? Uh-oh.
Hello?
God damn it. There was nothing there, you idiot.
I swear someone knocked.
I think you just heard something falling.
Okay.
Well, that was a whole just 30-second break in the middle of our fucking podcast.
Perfect. Any new music?
The Unicorns.
The
I am a
Unicorns
fan of
so
that. We
good.
both like the Unicorns.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Oh, I learned how to play one of their songs, but it was on electric. I can't fit my fingers up here. They don't fit. Never mind. I do have an electric guitar that I probably could have plugged in and it would have worked better. But fuck it. I'm not gonna go through that.
But fuck it.
But fuck it. Hang on. I'll just pop out the phone. Pop out quick pop. Washed Out. I listen to a lot of Washed Out.
Washed Out.
I'm a fan of Washed Out. Washed Out.
I believe I've heard Washed Out.
You probably have. They're a pretty popular band, but that's all right. I like them anyway. Frightened Rabbit. They're Scottish. It's like We Were Promised Jetpacks, but less punk
Oh, okay. I like that.
and more poppy, I guess. And they sing pretty well. Yellow Ostrich.
Yes.
Yellow Ostrich is very good. It's a lot of like vocal, I guess.
Yeah, they're like your mom and pops. You know?
That doesn't even make any sense.
Um,
That literally makes no sense. I don't understand what you were going for with that reference.
I've been listening to Matt Martians. He's some experimental. Susto, just some alternative country.
Alternative country.
So good.
Isn't it just folk? Is it just folk?
No, it's very obviously country.
What's the difference?
The type of guitar or something like that. Brian Eno. Speedy Ortiz.
You and your Apple Music.
Oh, I am an Apple Music elitist.
He's the worst.
It's so good. Coast Modern. Etc. This has been NPR's Tiny Desk Concert.
Those are great.
Those are great.
I'm a huge fan of those,
I
actually.
watched one seventh period today.
I saw Rubble Bucket do one. It was okay.
Yeah, they're always not the best.
They're not good live.
Yeah.
Neither is We Were Promised Jetpacks, actually.
Really?
I'm really not a fan of them live.
Mm.
I've seen a couple of their concerts. Shit. The Strokes are very good, though.
Yes.
I've seen their concerts, too.
Yeah,
They're just a great band. Listen to the Strokes.
definitely.
Good
and
lord. We already...
Julian Casablancas.
Julian Casablancas is pretty good. I like him.
Yeah.
Especially,
He will try anything once.
No, Try Anything Once. That's a very good song.
Yes, it is.
If you're going to listen to one of the recommendations, would it be that one?
Oh, I would hope they have the
Respect.
sense to.
Respect all of ours. Listen to my music over Mike's.
Sure, if you like shitty music.
You agreed with all... One of those was yours. You told me about the Unicorns.
Yeah, I did. There, you see, I'm the tastemaker here.
Whatever.
Pink Floyd's pretty good.
We already went over those
Heard of
ones.
them?
We said Pink Floyd, Beatles, Led Zeppelin. That's
Credence.
yeah. White Stripes
Oh yeah, hell yeah. All-time favorite band.
for him.
Father John Misty.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm still not sold. I can't. There's so many words.
Yeah, I love the words.
He listens to the music for the words. I listen to it for the music.
Mac DeMarco.
Don't look at me like I'm supposed to know these people.
That's the guy who was playing on the way to the hike, or the way back.
You played a lot of people on the way back. It was pretty much one new artist every single song.
I see an old man in me. That's
Neil Young. I listened to Neil Young very recently.
Fuck Neil Young.
He's good. I can do a song.
He's old though.
He's very old.
Neil Young is old.
Yeah. Thanks, Mike. Quite a great one there. Kent State. Do you know about Kent State? He wrote the song about Kent State, where there was protesters and the National Guard showed up and shot a bunch of people and killed them, and then he wrote a song. Do you know the song, Michael?
I don't think I know the song.
You don't know the song?
I might know the song. What's it called?
It's called Ohio.
No, I don't know.
No, no, really? No, this is a lot of pressure. I'm not gonna play it, but there's too much pressure. You won't get it off my melody, and then I'll feel like an ass. Because my opinion of myself is based off of what other people think.
Good.
That's not good. It's not good at all.
Did you know, American Apparel maybe? No, it's the really douchey one. The really douchey clothing line that has all the stores in the malls and shit.
Abercrombie?
Urban Outfitters.
Urban Outfitters.
They, on their website, they had a shirt that, it was a Kent State shirt, but it was all ripped up and it was stained red. They were selling.
Wow.
Yeah, they got a ton of shit from that. So they took it very quickly off their website.
Yeah. I'd imagine that's probably a good plan.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's awful, man.
Isn't that terrible?
That's just a fucked up thing to do.
Yeah, tragedy plus time equals profit.
Yeah, it's like the book Feed. Alright, there's 3 dystopian novels I've read that I've liked. 1984. I didn't like them, but they're good.
I like that one.
1984, Brave New World,
I like that one even better.
and Feed.
I'm not gonna read that one.
You're not going to read Feed?
I like Fahrenheit 451.
No. Fahrenheit 451. It's not as... No, I'm not a fan of it.
That is my favorite book.
Are you fucking
No
kidding
joke,
me?
that's my favorite book.
My favorite books, Lord of the Rings, Catch-22. He's just making a disgusted face.
I'm just not gonna say anything.
No, you're not going to say anything?
I love Catch-22.
Catch-22 is great. He hates Lord of the Rings because there's too many words.
I don't like the whole... I don't want to get into this.
Come on, do it. Do it.
What? That?
No, I don't know. I don't know what I want to teach you to do.
You know, I wrote a parody of this song, and it was about the Dust Bowl.
Do you have it?
No.
Oh, fuck.
I lost the manuscript.
You know what we can do? We can do a sing-along to end this podcast.
A sing-along?
I'll pull up the lyrics.
Oh, perfect.
All right. Here we go.
This is a great idea.
Pick a song that you know I know. We can just do Wish You Were Here, actually.
Yeah, Wish You Were Here is great.
Wish You Were Here is fucking great.
And I know the basic words to that.
I think I still know all the lyrics.
I love that fishbowl part. That's
The
like
fishbowl part. Okay.
two lost souls stuck in
Swimming in a fishbowl year after year.
Yeah.
All right. No solos because I don't want to.
Just signal me when it's time to start singing.
Thank you for listening to Follow the Wolf, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. We need your money.
We make money off this too, somehow.
Send us your money.
Oh, we can fade this out, dude.
Oh.
Holy shit. Alright, this is gonna be some cool ass editing.
Just like look at me when it's time to start singing.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? for trees, heartache for a cool breeze, cocoa for change. Did you exchange a walk-on part in the war for lead role in the cage? How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. What have we found? The same